Hey everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So today we're going to get back into Coffee Talk 2. We're starting on September 23rd of 2023. Okay, so the Evening Whispers. Petition to combine Halloween and Xmas gains traction. Why? Tactical survival game, Creek's Front 4, Final Front, set to release next year. Belltown man caught after attempting to outrun police with a Segway. Oh no. Seems like we're out of ginger. Mr. Hyde, welcome. Hello, Azrael. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger. Oh? I made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots I have are no longer fit for consumption. Tut-tut. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Azrael. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual, I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Although it's been quite a week, if I may say so myself. Oh? Well, I'm listening. Pardon? You're weak. Tell me all about it. Oh, I'm not even sure where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unhooked story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be these severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machines. So in case it happens again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood. Apparently there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Jory was the one who informed me about it. We've also got a lot of new customers. And I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about. Wait, didn't the bell ring? Well, I drove here. Wait, the bell rang. I know I heard it. And nobody came in. To what extent should I be concerned about it? Okay, let's check this real quick. I forgot. We want to check this. So we have Hyde. Oh, looking schmexy. Okay, nothing new there. So Bailey's, I cannot even begin to try to read. I'm assuming that's French. So Levor el Sist, Avor les Etoiles. I don't know how to speak that. Don't be offended if you speak French, because I don't know. If it was German, yes, I could probably pronounce that better. Okay, so I'm so excited for this secret project you'll see. Okay, I'm also trying to make sure I like everybody's stuff as well. So we have Myrtle, currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. This mechanic is very interesting and inspiring. Lucas, M. Lloyd Fayweather. Are you available like this Sunday? Right? Everybody read that. Okay, so Lucas, I feel like this is finally the right time in my career to either write a book or challenge a professional boxer, so... Georgie, so I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I've never met herbivores. Oh, wow. Really, Georgie? Gotta go for the whole dad joke thing. There we go. Okay, so, I wish I could inform you with confidence. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so I can answer that. Maybe it was Georgie that walked in. There's nothing to worry about. Your car's gonna be fine. Officer Georgie, welcome. Hey, Azrael. I managed to track and narrow down the vandal's strike zone, you see. In case the culprit seems to have a favorite spot. Or cause the culprit seems to have a favorite spot. I can't read today. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way. That's so. If she comes back, can you ask her where she parked? Will do. Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area is pretty safe, so you can relax. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette. That's what it was. Because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. I was going to say, I don't think they met in the last one. Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde. Our occasional guest from Los Angeles. A friend of Mr. Gala. Ah, the big hospital guy. Then I guess I've seen you around a bunch. A Los Angelino, eh? Not for much longer, though. Oh? I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency. That's wonderful news. You lived here before? Mm-hmm. For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? Around 20 years ago. Right. Huh? Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look. Oh. Models, vampires, gotcha. Then as a native Seattleite, let me be the first to welcome you back. We got smog and dour skies, but at least our coffee is second to none. Right, Azrael? I'll let you be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then have you moved in already, or... Not yet. Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done. Makes sense. That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you ever need help, let me know. Can't do much by myself, but I can find a few guys who can. Although it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past. Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you, catch me kind? All I can say is, live long enough, you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Of course, naturally. After you. Well, a public servant should put the citizens first. So after you. How idealistic, but I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options. Well then, in that case... What will it be, officer? Just give me something nice, Azrael. Are you alright? Not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Did you by any chance see a lighter lying around? Oh, yes, I did. I have it with me. Phew, that's a relief. Okay, Azrael, listen carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously. Okay. I'll need that lighter back, okay? Okay. I mean it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay, yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? Just black coffee for me, please, but lightly sweetened. Okay, so he wants black coffee, but lightly sweetened. Okay, so let's do double the coffee and something sweet. The only thing we have would be honey, so let's try this. And also, if you've noticed, I actually gave in and I downloaded the game instead of playing it on the cloud, so you're going to notice that it's not going to give us any problems today. Okay, so sweet coffee. Let's go ahead and give him his lighter. Also, it's easier to do this on the mouse instead of with the controller for sure. Okay, we're going to serve. Finally, hello, old friend. Thanks, Azrael. I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? This lighter's my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the missus's favorite mug. Nearly swerved my car into the sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. A black cat, not even a raccoon. I swear I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And, well, daughter's still mad at me, too. Dude, it's got bad luck. Anyway, glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Azrael. You're very welcome. Here's your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer. Cheers, Azrael. That really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. Ready to make your order? Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We have We have a couple of new teas if you're interested. Oh, they're blutter. Yeah, they're butterfly. They're butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? We're missing some ingredients tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and who knows. Maybe it can be my new Blutwein. Blutwein? It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here. Back when it was still a bar. Ah, I see. Make me a bold red drink. I'd like to see what you can come up with. Okay, so a bold red drink. Okay, so we know we need at least the hibiscus. Let's see, do I have any... Got sweet coffee, so let's just go to the... See, he wants a bold flavor, and I'm thinking we have to have the ginger for that, and just so happens we're out of the ginger. I'm just going to make like 3 hibiscus. Let's see what we get on that. Because you can also always get rid of it and do it again if you want. But this is just a basic hibiscus tea. So let's just go ahead and... Should we serve that? Yeah, see, you get like 5 trashes. We'll just go ahead and serve it, because I don't think we have what he wants. Here you go, sir. I got an achievement. Failed messenger. Oops, I shouldn't have given this. Something red. Well, he said he just wanted it red and bold. Okay, so let's see. Alright, we got Lucas. You ever been jamming on a good song when your earphones died off? Well, I've never had that, because my earpod is amazing. Get yours here. Okay, then we have Lua. Celeste Lua, you found that on Rumbler, didn't you? Oh, replying to Bales. Okay, I think that's it. Unless, oh. Okay, we got Georgie's birthday, June 1st. And Hyde's birthday, February 8th. Vegan vampire professional model, CP Alicia, and then the number. Okay. Something red. So this is a drink you thought I might like. Honestly, I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart. Astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. And I was looking forward to it. I'm sorry that it wasn't what you expected. Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time you could try making me something that doesn't taste like hay juice. I need some boldness. Something that can leave a mark in me. There's only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. I'm curious to see if you can come close. I'll try my best next time. Welcome. Hey, kid. Rude. There. Damn. Oh. Oh, dang. Hello, Azrael. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Oh, well, nothing. Nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was preoccupied. No problem. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. Because I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Miss Riona? Yeah, she did. Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff? I did. I gave her your written contact info. Okay, cool. She didn't throw it away, did she? As far as I know, I don't think so. Great. You're trying to reach the soprano lass? That's right, Pops. I feel uneasy about how that day went. So I just want to apologize to her, or something, you know? Okay. So I guess I just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? I think so, yeah. What if she doesn't contact me? What should I do? Then that's that. That's her choice. You're so right, Pops. Didn't think of you as someone who'd have trouble reaching out to people like this. I know, right? It is what it is. Okay, then I'll wait. Anyhoodle, it's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you too, sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? Big shot, eh? Oh man, oh boy! I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Azrael. Well, I follow your socials, man. Big fan. I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print, because everything is online these days. What was the series about? It was a photo series I modeled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed in a time-traveled theme showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through. So they were rethemed and put in a magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times. Yet the designs were so contemporary. Timeless, even. Pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple pics from it. It looks great there, colorless or not. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh wow. You looked amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do. Of course. It was so cool and inspired me to find my own style too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again. Even if only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous. Did you have breakfast? Nope. It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. Ah. That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Duly noted, thanks. Then, can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Oh, for real? You don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, I've heard that before. Yep, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte with what you have? Oh man, a pumpkin latte. Well, I know I would need cinnamon. So, coffee, probably some milk, and give him cinnamon. Oh no, latte art. Okay, so let me... I just feel like it's not pouring as thick as it normally does. It's not. It's odd. Getting like dabs. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I have no clue. Get some swirlies in there. A little more milk. A little more swirls. It's just a swirly mess. There you go. My latte art. Swirly mess. Cinnamon latte, warm and sweet just for you. Sounds good. Good call on the cinnamon. It is the star spice of the fall season, after all. Okay, so we got the cinnamon latte. Okay, he's got myself summary on a short break to refresh and wreak havoc on return. Post your recs on my channel or my sub. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Like pumpkin lattes. The warmth cheers me right up. Thanks, Azrael. Don't mention it. So, what's the matter? Let's see, I just got an achievement for good review. A good service deserves a good review. Huh? Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know. Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm a vlogger slash influencer. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on the social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them. A lot. Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. Right. But yeah, getting off topic here, sorry. So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great, I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real? I did too before I moved here. Why did you move? Why I moved? I mean, because I hated it there? Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why did you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen. Just like you. Yeah? The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense, I'd say you're doing pretty well. So what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Call it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah. That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to keep the show fresh, you know? Truthfully, though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just going to do it. Was? Well, I've always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me. Others like you? Yeah. Like the soprano lady from before. Like those dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We all actually kind of have something in common. Do you know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. Azrael, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. How about you, Pops, sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? I was gonna say it makes me think of Dionysus. Is that what you think? Nope, but that's what most of society thinks. In the same way society views Lady Riona as a bad luck personified. All just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money, compared to those who have to start from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues, and awareness, that sort of thing. What nurtures you when growing up reflects these things. That's what most people like to assume anyways. And, I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody. So we go by impressions. But as someone who started from zero and now, the difference on how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space in my own work. A place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. Then once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight change won't affect us as our... Will the world wait for you, though, I wonder? Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases, along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But, given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Well, a little blunt, are we? Am I wrong, though? It is a perspective. You know, one of many. I admit I don't know much about the entertainment biz. But you've gotten this far, boy. Besides, because all along you've been motivated by that specific goal in mind. Ain't that right? Yeah. That's why I wouldn't dismiss his intent so easily. Well, you're probably just a bit lost right now. Do you think I should have been gentler then? Nah. I needed the whipping. Those words were hard to swallow, but I needed to hear them. Are you okay? Uh-huh. Well, there's a lot I need to think about. So, I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. And thanks for your advice, sir. Ezreal, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah, you all too. See you around. Ah, you did it again, Hyde. Well, I've stayed too long already. So I better go back to my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Ezreal. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Until next time. I suppose I should leave as well. Okay, so let's check this out real quick. Okay, it's a story. Okay, it's Rachel. So ready to tuck into bed. I did my best today, and I hope you did too. I'll be back before long, though. Please do. Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. Seems our officer accidentally drops it again. It exudes an interesting feel. Oh, what a curse. Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him, thank you. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, Azrael. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Okay, Shin Jimachi, a variation of the Japanese brew mixing the brown rice with ginger. Hopefully I have ginger today. Okay, Sunday, September 24th, 2023. The Evening Whispers, Sunday, September 24th, 2023. So, Inomimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Oh, look, we have Gala. Lionfish invasion decrease, a successful trial. Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Okay, then why not? We have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, nothing really new with Bailey's. It's just... Oh, I was gonna say, is this coffee like blocking somebody's face? Okay, so Rihanna. Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid. Myrtle, I could really use a good cup of tea right now. Lucas, like how to make your timeline more fun. Lucas, I have tons to think about every day. Aqua, it's sometimes scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? But you have to commit to it. No take-back system. Okay, I think I already read that one. Bait. I don't know. Maybe? Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding? If we keep postponing every choice we need to make... Hey, Azrael, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, purple, and black? Bae, don't put Azrael on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Actually, with the choices that he gave, I think I'd rather have hers. They look angry at me. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And we think we do. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Toma de Chill. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding just to be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to. Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have a drink now, Azrael. Of course, what can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Okay, so let's go. She wants strong coffee, so we should probably double it. And we've got our ginger back, so let's do that. Here we have the Jahi Tubruk. Okay, serve that. Okay, and a Jahi Tubruk for the lady. Oh, an oldie goodie. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. That's why they're getting married. That we are. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Never enough. Ugh, disgusting. I'm gonna need something really spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. Did you hear me, Azrael? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's a spicy kick of something. Then double it. Okay. Alright, so let's try his hibiscus drink again. And he wants it spicy, so let's add the double ginger to it. Zobo. I wonder if we've got... Key card. An agent's card. And then we have the lighter. I wonder if he'd take any of these. I'm kind of curious. Let's try the key card, because he knows Gala. Maybe it's his. Let's just see what he does. I don't think he'll keep it if it's not his. What's this? Wrong person. Oh, my mistake. Sorry. I filled up for a challenge, so... Oh, I got achievement. Bloodish red. The perfect drink to quench immortal thirst. Try this. If you don't like a hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the hide code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Azrael. You know me a little too well. Ah, so I take it works for you. This is a perfectly executed Zobo, if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger supply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. She isn't anymore? When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, we got Rochelle. Dad just found a missing photo album of my childhood, and I can only wish you could see how cute I am as a kitten. Okay, looks like that was the only story. You've got ad for Lua, so my self-summary... That's in French. I'm not even going to try. And for Hyde, my self-summary, part of Lost Angels Agency... Or Lost Angels Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Okay, and I want to mark off the drinks. Here we go. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey, here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop, too. We should start serving popcorn, Azrael. Or you should start serving it. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Azrael. Bye, Hyde. See ya. What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk would work. Oh, so he basically told me what he wanted. So chocolate, honey, and milk. A Chocobee Maruko. Maruku? Here we go. Chocobee Maruku for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Azrael. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. Hope Lua didn't get too soaked. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, did we get his? I don't think we had this before. 10th of August, free designer, and #1 pumpkin spice fan. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family? You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Toge to Chill. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it? Too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have something that she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man, Mr. Hyde. No, that's all right. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you liked it or not. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want. As if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone? No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua's the only one who can tell you what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself. But what if we take so long that we reach old age? And we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed ideas of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear, Bailey's. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Huh. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case, but there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Phew. I wouldn't go back to them. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining is retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise. Like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know. And for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much... I can't... Oh my god, what is that word? Trishko or lighting? Trishko lighting? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Words are hard sometimes. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice, you're a pretty good listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day. Finally. That was quick. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's? No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something to drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Azrael. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I've been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point I decided I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me well, Azrael. Some friends and I, we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing, I waited until Gala was sound asleep, then left a pile of pillows under the duvet I'd shaped. I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside. But to me, it was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it, when suddenly, we heard a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala? The wolf himself. He peers inside, then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde? You're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Azrael, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality, he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Azrael, I see where your allegiances lie. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end for whatever reason. My car collection has some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, hmm? That's what you took away from that story? But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped and this is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining cred. I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Azrael? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. And safe journey home. Butterfly Pea. The striking blue tea is known to be a stress buster chock full of antioxidants. Okay, we have Monday, September 25th, 2023. Alright everyone, we're going to stop there for now. I hope you've been enjoying Coffee Talk 2. I know I enjoy playing it and I like making the drinks and stuff like that. So please leave me a comment down below. Like my video, subscribe if you haven't, share this with somebody who might enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.